still coming in. Okay. We have a lot of people still coming in and joining us. Just guys, make sure you get your teams on these calls, because we can never promise that they are going to be recorded, even though they say they're being recorded. Sometimes there's some technical difficulties, and you do not ever want to just depend on a recording. So make sure you have your pens and your pads, because Tim is always giving us something that we never had. And so we want to make sure that we are applying everything that he has given us. But I can tell you this. You will not remember everything just because you hear him say it. You do have to put, your senses to motion, and writing things down and hearing it, using those two senses together. Guess what? It starts embedding in your brain. So become a note taker. Note takers are money makers. Without further delay, I'm going to bring up my good friend, Tim Miller, who is just an awesome and dynamic person. He loves on us, he cares for us, but he is truly a tough coach. He gets the job done, guys. He's shown us that you can do it. Everybody can get to Crown Diamond. He's done it. He's no different than us. As a matter of fact, if you know his story, his story moves so many of us. I'm so inspired because I'm very close to him. So I've seen things, and I know personal things that he may not have necessarily shared those intricate details with you. But guys, when I tell you, if he can do it, we all can do it, and we need to make no excuses. I want to bring up somebody who, again, he has positioned himself on the other side of the money. So yes, he is somebody that you want to sit and listen to and take great notes. He is somebody that loves on us and supports us. He supports us. He doesn't even have to do that anymore, because he's sitting pretty, whether he wants to or not. Before he gets out of bed, he's making a ton of money. So again, let's get the information from the coach who has the information. Without further delay, I'm going to bring up Mr. Tim Miller, our Terminator. That's what I call him.
Explanation. Desiree, can you hear me okay?
I don't think so, because
I hear you loud and clear. Go ahead. I'm going to mute out.
So explosive is what it adds incrementally to what we already know. We already know that Mar-a-Lago Aid, Walt Nauta, and so.
Miller, can you hear us?
All right, guys, let's get this party started. I apologize for that. I had to step away real quick, turn my TV down. Y'all would have heard the TV in the background and probably heard the news on, because that's all I basically listen to. But let's get this started, guys. I'm excited, and it's just awesome to get on here every Saturday at noon. Guys, we do this every Saturday. You guys should make sure that if you have the link, make sure you save it and copy it so you can get it to your teams. We're going to talk about that today, about the process, that GPS, get in, plug in, and stay in, and exactly what that means. But we're super excited this morning, and you never know what you're going to get each weekend. I never know who I've got a couple of special guests on here today. And guys, we are absolutely on fire. Now, let me give you guys some numbers if you're taking notes. You want to write this down. You don't have to put it out there, but guys, I want you to know what you have your hands on. I want everybody to really understand exactly what they have their hands on. Now, I don't do a whole lot of conversation. I tell people all the time, documentation beats conversation. People can get on Facebook, social media. They can talk all that nonsense they want to the sky turns black. But all it is nonsense. It's talk. It's chatter. We're documenting. Here are the facts. And guys, if you aren't hopping on that Friday call with Ben Galinsky, Nada Kazan, our product developers, and then top leaders in the company, guys, that Friday call is an absolute must. You have to get in a habit to make sure you do not miss that call. Now, those calls are all listed in your back office. So you shouldn't have to be asking for numbers and what time. Log in your back office, just go to meetings, and it's right there. And it's got those two important calls of the week to me. One, the Thursday night deadline call. That's a must for all pre-enrollees. Those calls, listen to this. Those calls are not designed for reps. Let me repeat this. Those calls are not for us to get on those calls. Now, yes, we definitely want to be on the call. Why? Because we don't want to miss any information. But those calls are designed for you to invite. You have to get in the habit of invite. Point. If you're going to lead, give people something to follow. You have to plug your people in. Thursday night deadline call is the call. Ben explains the power line. You shouldn't have to explain the power line to nobody. Ben does it for you, the owner of the company, guys. So you want to plug your free tour takers in. You should, I mean, that's hump day to me. Thursday is the day nobody fools with me because they know I'm balls to the wall till midnight, which is 3 a.m. my time. I'm nonstop. Why? I'm plugging everybody. Every free tour taker I have in that system, I'm going to invite to that call because Ben's going to break down that power line, why they want to get in by midnight that night and lock in their spot. He goes over, people ask all the time, how does the matrix work? He explains the matrix. He breaks down he doesn't go through the matches, he doesn't have to, but that is to get people in your business. You want to get people enrolled? You create free tours and then you start plugging. Create free tours, then start plugging. You point them to the call. Then the Friday call, that's where we want to be on, and make sure you're inviting all of your people. Again, you have to plug your people in. That call is fire. And if you haven't heard one, go to YouTube. And guys, it's easy. Just go to YouTube and put in the search bar, put in LiveGood, and go and you can watch those videos. You can go to the YouTube site and see everything. Guys, if you missed yesterday's call, I want to encourage you, when you get off of this, if you think you're fired up, go listen to yesterday's call. It was pure fire. It was fire. And here we are. But let me give you some of the numbers, guys. Take notes. Write this down. I want you to know. So when you start getting hit with nonsense, you will know and how to see what's coming. Because guys, no company in this industry is doing what we're doing. No company, nothing can touch us. There's nothing better than us out there, period, bar none. I'll prove it to you today. But listen to this. LiveGood has 350,000 members. Write that down. LiveGood has 350,000 members. If anyone contacts you with an opportunity, get in early, pre-launch, power line, all this stuff, right? Ask them this. How many members do you have in your company? Ask them, they won't even know the answer, but ask them. And then tell them, say, we have 350,000 members in 5.5 months. Nobody is doing that. No company has done that. We are on fire. Listen to this one. We're averaging now, I looked at the numbers before I hopped on here. You want to know this number? We're averaging over 3,000 members a day, not a month. We're averaging right now, 3,000 people are joining LiveGood every single day. And we're just 5.5 months old. That is insane. I mean, these numbers, I've been doing this 30 years. These numbers blow my mind. There's another question. How many people are joining your company every day? If you don't get anywhere close to 3,000, we have nothing to discuss, buddy. 3,000 a day in 5 months. Guys, you really have to understand the numbers. Listen to this one. Listen, this one got me. This one fired me up. Last week alone, LiveGood produced 5,000 bronzes. Last week, we produced 5,000 bronzes. That's 5,000 people in the last week that have become whole. They have made every dime of their money back and they're in profit. That was just last week. Folks, I double challenge dare any of you to go to any network marketing company that's been around for a while. Go to just Google it. Go to their rep earnings statements. I guarantee you, you cannot show me a company where over 15% of its active members are in profit. I challenge you, show it to me. I've been doing it. Why? Because what we have here is special. It's different. Listen to this one. I got another number for you. In 5.5 months, this company has produced, I believe we just got a few more. I want to say 26 diamonds. Let me repeat that. Go to any company in network marketing, any of them. Look at the rep earnings statements, go to the top ranks in the company and show me the percentages of people in that company that have the top rank. Usually, typically, I can show them to you. Typically, I'm talking companies 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 years old. They have one person that is ranked at the top of the comp plan. One. And that's usually the master distributor that was dealt in. That's usually the first distributor. They named him, they put a crown on his head, call him a master distributor, and the whole company's underneath them. That one person. I guarantee you they don't have 0.01% of people at the second top position in those companies. We have produced in 5.5 months, 26 diamonds. Now, what does that mean? Another difference in this company is we don't have what I used to call, there's a last, I used to say it all the time. We call them people rank broke. Rank broke. People running around here talking about, I'm bronze, I'm diamond, I'm platinum, I'm royal duck, whatever. Who cares? You making any money? That title don't mean nothing to me. Does that title mean, are you making any money? We have produced 26 diamonds. That's a team of over 2,500 people. And the way this compensation plan works is it hasn't even developed itself yet. This money we're making now is nothing. But 26 diamonds in this company, that's 26 people that are earning a 6-figure a year income. We're talking in upwards of $10,000 a month, or they're really close. And it's going to happen just on duplication. Guys, you got to get this to your head. 26 diamonds. And we're only 5.5 months old since we launched 2.0, since we launched the power line, since we went international, since we turned on all the good stuff. 5.5 months. We're not even 6 months old. Because you really have to understand this. Because when you understand it, when that stuff hits your inbox, or when your upline leader is emailing you stuff, see, what's happening is a lot of these internet marketers, they just have a list, and you're on the list. Trust me, I'm on people's lists. I get hit with everything. Everybody wants to recruit me. Trust me. But I know how to recognize stuff. And I'm like, hold on a minute. Why on God's earth would I put my name behind this? When here, people are winning. Not Tim Miller, not Desiree, not Tracy, not Trisha. These are winners. These people could go to any network marketing company and would get a win. Why? They know how to sponsor. They know the game, okay? And there are people in this industry that no matter what company most of them are dealt in, by the way, but we know and recognize They could build any company. They got a team that's going to follow them. I get it. But what about the masses? That is the problem with network marketing. Let's call a spade a spade. The biggest problem with this industry is retention, period. Why do people hop around from company to company to company? Why? They do it for a couple of reasons. One, fast starts. They see the next shiny object and they can sign up a lot of people because they have a list. They have a following. I have a huge following. I could join any company, pop out on Facebook or pop an email. All of you would get it and some of you would just join me because it's me, right? Think about it. And that fast start money comes in. But why are they hopping the next 6 months, 3 months, they in something else? Why? Because the fast start's dried up. They don't have nobody else to reach out to. But they done slam their list, okay? And then all them people quit. So there's no retention. And very few people are like me. I have quit 2 companies making over $10,000 a month. I quit. I walked away. Why? I didn't like the ethics of the company. I didn't like the ownership of one of them. I saw the junk going on. I saw downlines being moved. I got sick of the garbage, so I walked. And they tell me, you're crazy. Basically, Tim, shut up and go dribble. That's what you do. Just shut your mouth, get your checks. No, I have a conscience. And I know my people over here not winning. They're struggling. They can't figure this out. They can't sponsor 12 people that each get 2. I know this. And just for me to rank up. And I'm not here to bash other companies, but for God's sake, when is enough? And see, when I joined LiveGood, there was no money in this deal, by the way. And I posted my checks for the first couple of months. I was making what? At the most, $200 a week. I was getting checks for $30. I think I got one check one week for $3. There was no money in it because of the comp plan and the structure. But I understood the mission of this company. I understood that membership model was going to change this industry. It's the membership model. I understand, and I want everybody in LiveGood to understand the mission. It's not the comp plan. Okay? There's only basically 4 comp plans in all of network marketing. So when people say this nonsense, oh, we have the best pay plan. No, you don't. It's either a matrix, it's a unilevel, it's a stair-step break, it's got a breakaway in, it's breaking away, or it's a crazy binary. I don't care what spin you put on it. I don't care what matches you put. I don't give a flying flip what you put on it. If you put lipstick on a pig, it's still a pig. Okay? If it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, has a beak like a duck, and it's yellow, it's a duck. Okay? So don't come with me with this, we have the best comp plan. What's the comp? No, that's not LiveGood. It's not this amazing power line marketing system. There are companies out there, some of them are using our system. That's fine. They want to pay for it. But if we own it, don't you think we would have the best of the best? Think about that for a minute. Think about that for a moment. And is the power line, which is just a marketing system. You can inject the power line marketing system into any company. It's not the power line, but is the power line congruent with your company? I know a power line that just launched. I'm not going to bash, I'm not even going to discuss the company, but here's the trick. I know the pay plan is a unilevel. I know them people don't realize while they're building that power line that they got to go wide. They got to recruit their butts off. There's no money in the deal. Now, I think they have a phenomenal product if you're into that. You know, if you're into that, I don't knock people. I mean, God, if you're into silver, if you're into buying gold, if you're into, I'm in a travel company. I like to travel and I plan on ramping it back up. I've been paying them for 2 years now. I just use the product. I don't promote it. I buy my toothpaste from New Skin. I have a friend that's in New Skin. I'm not promoting it. I'm not in it like that. I like the product. We don't have a tooth. Now, if we come out with a toothpaste, I'm gonna buy it for myself. Until then, that's fine. But what I want you guys to understand is it's not the power line. Don't get caught up in the power line, getting in early. and all that stuff. No, look at the pay plan. When people join this power line, where do they go? See, we have that matrix, which I'm going to cover the pay plan in a minute, but we have the matrix, which is a 2-buy, so it's congruent with the system. Okay? It's not the pay plan. It's not our power line marketing system. It's not the great leadership that we have here. Every company in the industry has a leader that does all the Zooms. Okay, I get it. Some of them have great ownership. Some of them owners suck. Okay? It is what it is. But it's not that. What separates us, what you guys have your hands on right now, is a model that's never been done before. We have a membership, $9.99 a month, that gives us the ability to purchase products and or services at the wholesale price. Because what LiveGood does, and you guys have to learn, you have to know this stuff. This is the little stuff you need to know. Then you can separate the good from the bad. You'll know it when you see it. We're the only company that says, okay, because here's how network marketing works. You take a product, and I'm holding up my pain relief right here in my hand. We just came out with it, right? Now ordered it. But here it is. They take this product that costs the company $10. All right. So here I am with the CBD pain relief with the bottle, the packaging, everything. The company pays $10 for this product. Now I'm going to start a network marketing company. I'm going to market this cream, right? Now here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to market this product to $80. So I have $70 profit. Okay. And I'm going to get everybody on this one product for $80 a month. And they can go out there and retail it. So they want to go sell out the trunk of their cars and all that stuff. Good. There you go. All right. So anything over $80 they sell their product for, because they're getting, listen to this, they're getting my wholesale member price inside the company for $80. Now I'm paying $10. And now I've got $70 markup. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a 50 PV on it, volume. When you join my company and you go sell this product for $80, okay, I'm going to pay you $20 fast start. That's how they pay fast starts, guys, because of that volume. Now watch the trick I just played on everybody. I pay 10, sell it for 80 to my reps, but I'm only going to give them 50 PV. I got $30 in back end juice right there. Nobody sees it, understands it. I'm sharing with you all the secrets. Now, instead of joining for one bottle, I'm going to rank you up. I'm going to let you come in as a ruby duck. Okay. So come in as a ruby duck. Instead of buying one bottle of this pain cream for $80, I'm going to sell you 12 bottles, and we're going to call it the big dollar pack, the big baby pack. And for $495, I'm going to give you the rank of ruby. And here you go. And I'm going to give you 12 bottles of CBD pain oil. Then to stay active and to get paid in my compensation plan, you have to do $100 in PV per month. Now here I am with a case of CBD oil that I can't get rid of. I just paid, now I paid $60 about it because I got the discount. I bought the big package, right? And my upline made $100 instead of $20 because I sold a big pack. So what am I go up there and tell all my reps to get? Buy that big pack, right? Now, here you go sitting here with 12 bottles of this pain cream you can't give away. You love it. It's a great product. Don't get it. Companies have great products. But now you got to buy one bottle of this stuff a month, or they try to clean, they say go sell it. But anyway, you got to pay me $80 a month plus your shipping and handling for this $80 pain cream. And I'm going to put 50 PV on it. And I'm going to take that volume and I'm going to flush it in a comp plan. I'm going to flush it in a matrix. I'm going to flush it in a binary where you get paid on one leg. Okay? Not even going to go there on that one today. Guys, no. LiveGood says, okay, let me show you how this works. LiveGood is saying, no. You pay $9.99 a month And we as a company are going to pay out on that $9.99 a month. And we're going to take this pain cream that we're paying $10 for, and we're going to let our members buy it for $15. Company's making a few dollars. Okay, that's smart. The company has to stay in business. Ryan, they don't do this for free. Lisa doesn't do this for free. And you show me any company in network marketing that doesn't have, and then you wonder how they paying for those big offices and flying people in, all that nonsense. No, but the company has to make a profit. That's common sense. They don't have to make all the profit by juicing it up to $80. But they say, no, we're going to take this $10 bottle and our members can buy it for $15. That's fair. Now everybody wants this CBD oil, and then they're figuring out, whoa, I can get it over there for $15. And all I got to pay is $9.99 to get it. And then I don't have to buy a bottle every month to stay qualified to get paid. Guys, that's the secret sauce at LiveGood. That's what makes us different. Now, I could take this $15, then I'm going to sell it to retail customers and say, you can get it for $25. And I'm going to pay you a commission on that. And it'll be right on your website. Guys, I hope you're getting it. That's what makes us different. That is why we're revolutionizing this industry. That is why we will have over 1 million members this year. Now, let's go a step further. ABC company over here selling, let's say, noni juice. Okay, noni juice. Now, let's be clear. Let's be clear this morning. Let's be clear. No company can get a patent on a plant. Okay, we're not a drug. These are plants. These are natural herbs, stuff that comes from the ground, right? So don't let no company fool you and tell you they got some mumbo jumbo secret science and they got some secret technology. No, it's a plant in a bottle. Now, there are good manufacturing practices. There's good clean, there's GMO. All that stuff matters, but it's still noni. It's still jingleberry nuts. It's still peanuts, okay? And we package this, and it's a great product. Everybody wants it, okay? So LiveGood can take that same product, that noni juice, and say, let's add it to LiveGood. And instead of them paying $39 for a bottle, our members can buy this noni juice for, stay with me, they can buy this noni juice for $15. Guess what? Everybody's coming to LiveGood now. We can inject any product into this model because we're membership based. Understand this, we can add any product. That's why Ben says we will have over 200 products in the next year or two. Now, before I go any further, let me get out the way because I know he's got to hop off, he stays busy. But I actually have one of the owners, the founders, and the person that came up with this model, that put this whole thing together, basically, and talk Ben into coming out of retirement and doing this. But let me reach out to my good friend up in California, one of the legends of this company. Matter of fact, one of the owners. Let me take it all the way out to California to my good friend, Nada Kazan. Are you on?
I seen him out here, so let me try to find him.
Nada, are you there?
I'm here.
There you go, buddy. Take it away.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Hear you great.
Awesome. Tim, thank you so much. Desiree, thank you so much. I'm sitting over here taking notes in a car, 27 minutes late for another Zoom, and I cannot get away because I'm about to sign up in this deal you guys call LiveGood. So thank you, Tim. I'm just honored to serve you. Thank you for the kind words, ladies and gentlemen. Again, he's dead on. I mean, the guy is dead on. You know, we started doing this, putting this together about a year ago, tested out the products and looked at some of the systems that Ben and I have had the opportunity to have in our own companies, and many of them, just like Tim shared with you, with some of the biggest companies in the industry. I mean, we had clients paying $29, $39 a month for this marketing system that we call Powerline system. And just like Tim said, it's an amazing marketing system. That's what it is. It allows you to get the good word out about LiveGood. And what I want to share with you, ladies and gentlemen, is what is LiveGood. I mean, the way Tim explained it, that's why he's so loved. That's why, I mean, this man takes the shirt off his back to bless others. I've seen them work all around the time, all around the clock. I mean, I can't even keep up with them, and I thought I was crazy. So thank you so much for your impeccable leadership. I know you can go anywhere and pick up a check to go in, you know, like you said, get inserted, get a guarantee, but you get it. You get the vision. And what is the vision? Ladies and gentlemen, just like Tim shared, we're not here to badmouth network marketing. We love network marketing. The idea of people sharing with one another something that they find being a service or a product is a brilliant model. It works. It works in faith-based models. It works in restaurants. It works in movie theaters. And I'm sure if you've been in network marketing for any length of time, more than 7 minutes, you've heard this. Hey, Notter, if you go to a nice restaurant and if you refer a friend, do the restaurant pay you? Hey, Notter, if you go watch a movie, Top Gun, or last night we went and watched Little Mermaid. When you went and watched Little Mermaid, did whoever made it, did they give you a commission if you refer other people? No. We all heard that. But the problem in the broken network marketing, the old school network marketing, I call it Jurassic Age network marketing, which is still going on strongly, about $180 billion a year. It's dropping. I mean, they're publicly traded companies. They can't hide it. They can't hide it. The volumes are dropping, but the model makes sense. The model makes sense. I think it just got greedy. And as I shared yesterday on another Zoom, Brother Tim, you know, network marketing started back in early 1930s with ladies, because ladies are brilliant. They're very good at stretching a dollar. And to make some products that you couldn't buy from the local grocery store or supermarket or Sears catalog at the time. And if you referred a friend, and you could get a couple of dollars, right? It was never designed to tell people to don't go to college. Well, job is just over broke. You find a network marketing company and stick to it. And the only way you fail is you quit. It was never designed for that, ladies and gentlemen. So as it got older and older and older, it just shifted. In network marketing, which I love and adore, and I know I've been called the whistleblower of network marketing or the ugly version of the Jerry Maguire. I get that. But it's not because we don't like it. We love it. I mean, to get Ben out of retirement, and he doesn't like it when I talk about it. He's such a humble guy. To get Ben out of retirement, he really doesn't need to do this. But it needs to be fixed. And in my eyes, the only person that can do it is him. And I'm just honored to serve him and you all in this journey. So imagine this, just like Tim shared with you. You got network marketing companies make a product for about $10, right? They go out there, they market up to about 100. Out of that $90, I have to run the operations, and we don't want to go there. Whatever is going on over there is going on over there. Anybody with a 5th grade math education, ladies and gentlemen, and about a 5-minute timeline with a calculator can go to any network marketing company's website compensation plan and figure out that the CBD oil that they're trying to sell people for $80 costs the company at the most $10. So one thing that I think COVID did do was it brought a lot of awareness to people. You know, people sat home for 2 years and they started becoming researchers. So we are looking at the marketplace, right? We're looking at network marketing companies dropping. We're looking at, like we talk about on the Zoom, we see club memberships going up. We see people's buying habits shifting. Example, yesterday I did the Friday Zoom, by the way. Thank you, Tim, for emphasizing the importance of Friday's training Zooms. And ladies and gentlemen, allow me to add one more. Monday's product Zooms. I know on this Zoom right now on a Saturday morning, I'm honored to be among leaders who want to help us get the good word out about LiveGood to the masses. Just like if Jeff Bezos would have told you when Amazon only had 50,000 people in the US and said, hey, why don't you give me a one-time $40 fee and you can be my what do they call it, the bird dog, and go out there and get me Prime members that pay me $9.95 a month. And whoever they refer, I'll pay you a commission off. Just imagine that. That's LiveGood. And that's where you're at right now. But ladies and gentlemen, think about it. It's a one-time $40 fee. Like Tim said, there's so many people out there that are trying to poke holes in us. Some of our top income, some of our fastest growing team members, leaders, are people who poked holes in us because they could not believe we can sell this amazing product for 60 cents per serving, because they're so used to buying a product that there are 50 hands in it. So it's all about timing, okay? It's all about timing. Yes, the industry is broken. Yes, it needs fixing. Yes, it took a lot to get Ben out of retirement, but that's because he's smart. He gets it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll make it super simple. If somebody wants to be in 10 other companies that are still making products for $20 and selling it to a single mother for $130, and they're shaming her that the only way she fails if she quits, if they can still stand in front of the mirror and look at that check, knowing that that's where check is coming from, that's okay. That's okay. Remember, a couple of 100 years ago or 100 years ago, the mode of transportation were horses. When cars came along, everybody called, some people called Henry Ford Antichrist. Oh, cars are never going to be a transportation. They're going to run out of gas. Who wants to go to the gas station? This is wrong, something wrong. But look at the cars now. Now cars drive themselves, they've evolved. Network marketing, same thing. Started 1932, like I said, with amazing ladies wanting to stretch the dollar. What has it become? With all due respect to my beloved friends that own companies, you got yoga pants, you got tanning creams, you got wine, you got razor blades, you got everything has gone network marketing. Why? Because it's become a very greed-driven model. The compensation plan and the whole entire model has shifted from blessing people, helping people to get their hands on some products, being a service or a product that they really need at an affordable price. And it's become, what kind of a compensation plan can I write so I can get Tim Miller to come to my company because he's so amazing? What kind of compensation plan do I have to write so I can keep John Doe or Jane Doe who are making $100,000 a month in our company, whatever, Jurassic Age company? By the way, the $100,000 a month is coming at a cost of thousands and thousands of people overpaying for $100 plant in a bottle, like my beloved team teaches us, and waiting for someday maybe they find somebody who's going to do the same thing. See, COVID opened up people's eyes, not just about the importance of being on nutritional products that actually work. And ours actually work because we use very expensive ingredients. But they also started doing research, like I said. So ladies and gentlemen, it's all about timing. One thing I want to share with you that's very, very important. Everybody that you've shown LiveGood to, please hear me out. Please. Everybody, if you showed it to them a month ago, a week ago, 6 months ago, 4 months ago, reach out to them again. Go to our YouTube channel, grab one of our product links. I'm going to share with you one little thing before I jump on my next Zoom. One little thing. Okay. Every one of you on this Zoom have been around this network marketing because of leadership Zoom, leadership training Zoom. That means someone has presented you an opportunity somehow, somewhere, in the past 6 months, in the past year. Let's do a quick role play. Let's say I had a friend that introduced me to a 1,500 milligram CBD oil. Okay, let's talk business. Because now you want to recruit, you want your team to duplicate. I look at people. Look at our international pack that's coming. Those products are the products that people are reordering. We look at what people are buying. We look at how it's affecting their recruiting. I know when people get on our products, especially men on our reds, even though they swear on a holy Bible or whatever they believe on, within 2 weeks, they become massive recruiters unknowingly because they proudly realize what this product did for them, especially if they're mine. But let me do a quick role play because a lot of people are asking me for this, and I'm just going to do it by myself. I'll do it real quick, and I'll give it back to Tim. So here we go. Let's say my name is Nader, which it is. I have a friend named Bob. Let's say Bob used to be with an amazing, or is with an amazing network marketing company out there, Jurassic Age, that makes products for that much and sells it for 10 times more. That's okay. It's their thing. I can't do it anymore. Ben can't do it anymore. But that being said, my friend Bob works for a company that sells awesome CBD oils for $100. So I called Bob up. Maybe I called him a month ago about LiveGood and he wasn't interested. But now I'm going to call him again. Because remember, we're a phenomenon. 350,000 people. We're a proven concept. When Tim Miller believed, we were just still tiny. He believed when we weren't proven yet. I give that man more credit than any of you that you can imagine. He believed when we were just a concept. That I love you for that, bro. But that being said, Nader, I'm going to call my friend Bob. Ring, ring, phone or text. You figure it out yourself. You communicate the way you want to communicate. I don't care if it's a smoke signal. You're going to send the messenger pigeon, whatever, AI, whatever all that stuff is your thing. You know your friends. You know your contacts. I call, right? I call or I text. I called Bob. Hey, Bob, Nader here. Bob is gonna say, hey, Nader, what's up, buddy? Hey, great, Bob. I'm doing great. How are you? Hey, brother, I'm running out the door, and I don't lie. What I'll do if I'm not running out, I'll just go to the bedroom door, to the bathroom, or something. I gotta cross the door, and I'm weird. So I say, hey, Bob, I'm running out the door, but I remember you told me about 6 months ago about a CBD oil company you're with. And Bob is gonna say, oh, yes, I remember telling you. Because Bob is thinking, ooh, Nader's interested. And I'm gonna say, well, Bob, thank you. Because remember, it's easier, ladies and gentlemen, to catch more flies with honey than vinegar, right? Remember that. So I'm going, and it's the truth. Thank you. Thank you, Bob, for telling me about your CBD oil. Thank you, Bob, for telling me about your reds. Pick any of our 20 products, ladies and gentlemen. That's one of the another beautiful things about LiveGood. Pick anything, okay? Thank you for about our coffee, whatever. I got a CBD oil in my hand, right? So, hey, thank you for telling me about your CBD oil. I want to thank you by telling me the benefits of it, because I did some more research and oh my goodness, you're right. And he's all thinking, Bob is all thinking, I got Nader, he's buying a 5-pack, the one that Tim was talking about. And he's going to say, well, of course, Nader, it's amazing. I can send you some more information. And I'm going to say, well, thanks again. But listen, Bob, quick question for you. You know, like I said, I really realized the importance of CBD oil. However, I just couldn't afford $80, $90, $100, whatever the price is. I really couldn't afford mushroom coffee at your price. I really couldn't afford magnesium so I can go to sleep at night. Whatever, pick any of our products. Contact all your friends about this over and over. I couldn't afford what your company was trying to sell me at 8 times the price or whatever it is. Do me a favor. I just started with a new company that they're you don't have to use the word revolutionizing, that they're changing the industry because everything is shifting. Use your own words. I know, this is the subliminal message. I know you're already probably making a lot of money with that CBD oil company. But I'm pretty sure, because you're such a hard worker and a hustler, you probably ran across some people who also wanted the CBD oil, wanted the reds, wanted the greens, wanted the magnesium that your company sells for 100, but they couldn't afford it. Can you do me a favor, Bob? Here's my link, and here is the thing. Let Ben Glinsky do the work. Please watch my tour page with your best email address, and then let me know if any of your customers or prospects that you try to share CBD oil at $100 for, like me, who couldn't afford it, maybe you can send them my way. See, yes, you always want to ask for the close, like I think Tracy taught us yesterday on the call. That was impeccable. But sometimes you just want to keep dripping on people. See, you have a huge database. Everybody on your Hanukkah list, on your Christmas list, on your whatever list that you have, if they wake up in the morning, they either need our E3 or a coffee, 100% money back guarantee. And if they go to sleep, they need our CBD oil and magnesium and everything between. You got to re-hit them. You got to revisit them. And now stronger than ever, because we are about to explode. Now that the international market has their own pack, that's exactly what they wanted. All focus of people are going to be back on US. So let's go out there, ladies and gentlemen, with the leadership of people on this call. I'm just a humble servant, all right? I'm just a humble servant, but I'm up 20 hours a day. I see Tim on the internet 17, 20 hours a day. Why do we do this? He doesn't have to do this anymore. He's done. It's the passion. We're excited. Finally, we can teach people how to make some side hustle money, get on products that their bodies need without me telling them or Dr. Goodkin telling them when to take it, and the potential of making a true walkaway residual income. Because guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Getting healthy, staying healthy, and saving money never gets old. So if you have friends in other companies, don't bash them. Reach out to them. Just let them know. Have them tour your page. Ladies and gentlemen, you're just a tour guide. That's all you are. Your ultimate goal, all of that little role playing, is for him to revisit and tour that page. That's it. You want people to watch Ben on that tour. You're a tour guide. Send people through tours. Send people through tours. I love you, Tim. Thank you so much, and I gotta go.
All right, Nader, we appreciate you, man, and thank you for your vision and coming up with this idea of starting this business model. So, you know, hats off to you. And yeah, we started this thing back when we were just an idea, and look what we're doing now. And just to cover a couple of things you said, for you guys that weren't on the call yesterday, that's why I said you got to get people on the call. For all of you guys that are international, if you didn't hear it, Ben mentioned that we now have an international pack, and get this, folks, here's some good news for you. Here's another one. The international packs are going to be shipped out of our new German facility. So we will be shipping out of Europe. Now get this. They mentioned the shipping costs throughout Europe, all of Europe, Africa and Asia will be around $5. And instead of having to wait sometimes a week, 2 weeks to get product overseas, because we're based out of Florida, but now it's going to be shipped out of Europe. And so your time to receive the order, so if you're in Europe, Asia, Africa, good, there you go. There's an announcement for you that was made yesterday. But coming real soon is we will have the company, I say the company will have the product, the international packs will be shipped from Europe throughout all of Europe, Africa, and Asia. There's something for you guys to go out there and run with. That's big news, guys, especially if you're in the international market. And I know you guys see all these organizations that we have throughout the world. Here's the ticket. I'm just a little old guy living here in the States. I don't know anybody outside the United States, but have organizations all throughout the world. That goes to say it's not about who you are and who you know, but you know somebody that may know somebody that knows somebody, especially with Facebook. I mean, 3 billion people really all over the world. Okay, but let's move on because I'm going to cut through everything you guys, the compensation plan for your newbies. But before I do that, I want to share this with you because it kind of crossed my mind this week. Let me give you the ticket. I watch numbers. I'm a numbers guy. When it comes to network marketing, I'm a numbers guy. Now, it's funny. It took me 5.5 months to learn this comp plan. I didn't understand the matches. I didn't care. I was focused on the focus. I was focused on getting people involved in this business and out here on a mission to destroy this industry and disrupt it, okay? You know, we always say don't bash other companies. Let me do it. I'll do it. I'm going to call a spade a spade. It is what it is. But there's some great companies out there. Don't get me wrong, but it's a lot of garbage out here, guys. And I don't tolerate nonsense. If any of you follow me on Facebook, you know I don't put up with the nonsense. I'll nail it. And I really don't care whose toes I step on because the facts are the facts. The numbers don't lie. Okay, and I'm tired of people getting ripped off. I'm tired of people being taken advantage of. I actually care about people. You know, they talk about my income sometimes, and you know, I could walk away. I could retire right now, just on my checks from LiveGood, and I couldn't slow this thing down if I wanted to. But here's the ticket. I'm just getting started. I'm here for you guys. I'm doing this for you. But see, I want all of you to win because when you guys are winning, we're making noise. And the industry's watching. Next thing, all these people are making money. Listen to this. We will have more average people in this company making more money than some of the top leaders have ever seen in this industry. Don't let them tricky people trick you on Facebook, okay? Don't think they're making all this money and they're leaders and blah. There are people in this company going to make more money than those guys have ever seen. Listen to this. We will have silvers and above, literally making thousands of dollars a month. Literally, just on the match. We will have silvers, not golds, not diamonds, not platinums, not crown diamonds. We will have silvers, the second level in this comp plan, earning thousands of dollars. I say that to say, don't get caught up, and here's where I'm going with this. I'm transitioning. Don't get caught up on that leaderboard. That leaderboard, it's good. It's recognition. You're seeing those big numbers. Guys, don't let that leaderboard fool you. There are people at the top of the leaderboard that aren't making the money some of the people not on the leaderboard are making. I'm going to prove it to you right now. It's about duplication. It's about helping your team. People hit me up all the time. Tim, I've got 20 years of network marketing experience. Really? Have you made any money in the industry? And was it clean money? Matter of fact, show me, don't tell me how much you've earned or how much you've made and you this and you that. Okay, I don't care. Show me how many people that you brought into these quote unquote companies have you helped win? How many millionaires have you created? Now, I can show you. I built an organization. We created on my team, over 12 millionaires. We had hundreds of people earning over $100,000. You know, the numbers don't lie. I don't need your resume. Show me who you've helped. I'm not impressed with people that have to say I'm a leader. No. How many people have you helped? Is your team winning? See, I get excited every day I'm on Facebook and I see you guys getting promoted and I'm posting. Y'all notice on my Facebook, I'm always sharing. Bronzes, silvers, gold, that's what it's about. And when you understand to plug your people in, to duplicate the difference. Now, I've got a young lady on this call that's dialing in here from South Africa. Oh, she's still on. Listen to this. She's one of the top earners in this company. She doesn't need money. She's made millions of dollars in this industry. I've seen it with my own eyes. I followed her for years, never said anything. We've never met, but I've followed her, good, the bad. And people talk so much, man, y'all gonna hear some stuff about me sooner or later. I promise you. But the truth is in the pudding. This lady has made millions and millions of dollars. She's building organizations all over the world right now, and they're doing events. So I'm gathering they're plugging people into their events. Okay, I used to do that. To me, this Zoom is an event. But I wanted to reach out to her and I asked, I said, would you hop on here this morning with us and just share? Because I want to prove to somebody, this lady is nowhere near the leaderboard. She does not have her sight on being a top, quote unquote, sponsor, because that means nothing. How many people on your team are you developing and helping and plugging in? That's the difference. So let me reach out to South Africa right now and go to my friend, who we're friends now, see her all the time. Proud of you, proud of what you're doing. I see you've got groups over there in South Africa, all around Africa. You have groups in, I know one of the Asian country. I see you all the time, but we're so proud of you. Keep up the great work. Well, let me reach out to South Africa if you're on. Faith Sloan, take it away.
Unmute. Thank you very much, Tim, because I tell you, people really don't want to work. And here's the reason why. The reason why is because they don't have a big enough why. As Jim Rohn said, if you have a big why, nothing can stop you. If you have a big why, the how will come. And see, we talk about, oh my God, the attrition rate in network marketing is high. People come in, people end up being customers. Most of the people in network marketing, product-based network marketing, are customers. They are not network marketers. And I think it's because a lot of the so-called leaders don't train, don't drive them, don't motivate them. And this is essential. So I want to talk a little bit. I don't want to be here all day with you guys. And I think many of you are leaders who are here, and those of you who aren't, it's okay. And I'm hoping you will take a little out of what I'm going to talk about and how to build an MLM team. There are three major factors in how to do that. First, you have to get your head right. If your head isn't right, you're not going to be successful. That is without a doubt one of the most important factors. And it comes with that big why. And it comes with your willingness and your willingness to actually bring people up. If you're always talking about you and how you can call up everybody at the end of the month when quotas are due, right? Just so they can tell their team the same thing you repeated and they go down the list, go down the genealogy, it's never a winning formula, okay? And that's hell in network marketing. See, most people come into product-based MLM in order to, they think it's a get rich quick thing. This is going to be easy, quit your job. No, no. See, they think they only have to talk to 5 to 10 people and then enroll 5 of them and then have them do the same 5 or get 5. That all of a sudden your business is going to take off. You can relax on the beach. Now you have time freedom, all of this. That is untrue. So if you're thinking along those lines, I've got bad news for you. It ain't going to happen. See, this is not get rich. Like, for example, I have millions of dollars. I didn't get into LiveGood for me. I got into the minute you know that I do those daily ROI deals that always have a shelf life. They all crash and burn. I know some of you have heard people talking about me, whatever. I don't care. When people talk about you, you have arrived regardless of what they say. And so when I saw this, I said, it'll be great for my Philippines. It'll be great for my Indians. It'll be great for my South Africans, my Nigerians, my Kenyans. It'll be great for them. Why? They don't have a lot of money. They shouldn't be in daily ROIs. They always get caught holding the bag. This is perfect. $50 come in, $10 a month in a membership club. This is what I tell them. I said, but you gotta do the work. But what I find is many people are telling people you can come in at $2,040 and earn $2,047, right, a month. And then after 2 months, they're upset. Now, when I tell people that, I said, if you do that, look at it as a retirement or pension fund. it's going to take about 2 years for that matrix to fill. If so, even if the matrix filled in 2 years, that matrix is only a quarter full, you've only paid $300 over those 2 years, $300, less than $300 over a 2-year period. And now you're making $500 a month. See, this is brain. This is not like really, mind empowering, but if you've got a big why, mind blowing, but if you've got a big why, you're going to do whatever it is. Your why should be so big, it makes you cry. Because if you have a tiny why, every time something happens, you're going to quit, period. And this is one of the biggest questions I get in terms of team building. How do I talk to people? I say, same way you talk to them to get them to go to a Super Bowl game. The same way you talk to them to go to the club on the weekend to spend their money. The same way you talk to them when you're introducing a new product that Michael Jordan has, new gym shoes at $300 a pop. The same way you refer people to your hair weave babe, to your nails, your manicure, and you're still broke. But you know how to do that with confidence. But when it comes to making money, all of a sudden you get brain dead. And I say, don't worry about it. You may not know everything about the deal. And this is what I like about LiveGood. This is what I like about Tim. This is what I like about Nada, Glinsky. What they do is they've got these webinars all of the time. They've already got a funnel. You don't need to spend money because your upline is asking you to throw money into a funnel where they cross recruit you on other things because they're going to become profitable. Use what corporate has. The tour, and Tim will tell you, that tour, and Kelly Toller will tell you, she's my sponsor, that tour is enough. That's all you need, because if you can't promote it, you won't be able to promote any other funnel anyway. Okay, so that's the first thing. But again, it's going to take a little skin and blood, sweat, and tears to be profitable. This is not a get-rich scheme, and it's not going to make me $1 million, which I can make in other freaking deals. It's not going to, but I didn't join this for me. But the more I got engaged with it, I say this could be something good that is long-term, long-lasting. You don't have to wake up every day and wonder if the site is still there. Get your head right. Understand what you have in front of you is a tremendous business opportunity. It's better than anything out there for normal, average, everyday people. It's an opportunity that can change your lifestyle and your family's lifestyle for generations if you do the work, right? It can alter your financial situation even within 6 to 18 months, even if you're getting $500 a month. Do you know this? Most people, all they want is $500 extra a month. Most people, the average people, that's all they want. So it's going to take a little work. It's going to take effort. It's going to require you learning new skill sets. There's going to be frustrations. There's going to be setbacks. I see people in the chat talking about the shipping and the logistics in other countries. They're a new company. I remember, I'm going to tell you a story about the Jaegers. I believe they're in Amway. When Amway came out, when they launched, they couldn't ship anything. Everything went wrong, but the Jaegers stood. They stood fast. Everybody dropped out. That's why they're #1 on the list of earners in Amway. I'm not advocating Amway by any means, but I'm just giving you a point. You've got to stick to it. You can't let the naysayers change your mind, and they will try. But if you are coachable, if you're not afraid of working hours a night on your business, even if you're employed and you've got a job, if you're not willing to do that, you're not going to make it. If you're willing to put the effort in and not be a quitter, then you're going to experience success like you've never, ever dreamt possible. But if you treat it like a hobby, you're going to get paid like a hobby. I got $4 this month. I quit. I've got a team. I'm not going to say any names. I went out to their country, spent thousands of dollars, dozens and dozens of hours on the freaking road. When I left there, 277 new members. You know how many they have now? 135. The only team I have like that. Why? Lack of leadership, and they had lack of training. And the third thing was those two leaders got distracted and went back to a daily ROI because the money wasn't fast enough, right? Right? I'm not quitting, guys. I'm not quitting. So now what I do, and I'm going to talk about tap rooting. When the people you personally bring in, they start sucking and they don't do the work, you tap root. You go down and down, like, who's working? So I've got some workers down there, and now I formed an alliance with them. I teach them, I train them. They want this, they like it. You got to tap root. I don't mean tap root and cross recruiting into another deal. I mean tap rooting by taking those people who are working, taking those people who are working hard and believe in the company and believe in the potential and have a big why, taking them, put them under your arms and provide that leadership that they don't have. This is what I do. See, so you have to learn how to become a recruiter. I don't care what you're talking about. You recruit to the club. You recruit all the time, every day. One of the things, I remember a young man named Into BC, we've worked together, powerful motivational speaker on my team, brought in loads of people, a very, very successful team. And one thing he said, who do you think you are that you don't have to recruit? Even Jesus recruited 12 disciples. You got to have your right hand people, and you may not be a big networker. You may not have the network now. That means you just have to work doubly hard. And there's no reason why well, you see, I tell people, you need to shut up when you're recruiting. You don't know everything. You be telling me about the product and they got a laboratory that's state of the art. I don't care about none of that. That's not, you didn't even ask what I want. This is what I do. I become a professional inviter. Become a professional inviter. Invite people to those Thursdays and Friday calls. Invite people to your team meetings. Invite people to all of Tim Miller's noon Eastern Standard Time training webinars. Therein lies your win. Another thing, now I'm not trying to scare any of you out of network marketing. See, some of you may see this as very daunting, but you get up every day and you go to your job. I don't care if it's snow out there, rain, sleet, or snow. You've got a big why, you've got to eat. You do that because you think it's secure. It used to be a long time ago, decades ago. I'm 63. And I'm telling you, I don't have any special skills that you don't have. I grew up in Chicago ghettos. Okay, people think I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth, that I got something special. I always believed I was special because my mother told her 7 children that you reap what you sow. And so what happened is at the age of 14, I got pregnant. So every time someone comes to me and say, you're special, you have special skills, you did, oh no, it was a hard road. That is where I am. Everyone see me above the iceberg. But nobody want to see the disappointments and pain and all of the crap that I went through. They want to skip that step. I want to be like you. Oh, no, you don't. You don't want to go through what I've gone through. And if people say all they need to do is enroll 3 to 5 people, and then I'm going to be fine, or 10 people, that's a lie. Enroll 3 to 5 people, make it a goal, write this down. My goal is to enroll 3 to 5 people a month. You can do that. This is affordable. There's a potential for them. This is a new paradigm. You ain't have to say all of this. Send them, become a professional inviter, and send them to the experts, okay? So I'm getting really, really excited about this, guys. Recruiting really is simple. Can you meet people? Of course you can. Do you think you can get to know people you meet just a little bit? Of course you can. Do you think you can ask these people if they're open to looking at something new and refreshing and to change their finances, to improve their finances? Yeah, you can. Everybody around you, the answer is yes. So don't overcomplicate what we do here, because it really is simple. You just have to do the work. And we've got social media now. It's made recruiting so much easier for us. Back in the old days, man, we used fax machines. I remember we used fax machines to even get our genealogy reports. We used the telephone, we had the hotel meetings, all of that stuff. That's old school. Some people love it, but it's just old school. And so to be honest, you know, it's really not even hard. It's just that you have to do IPA. You got to appreciate IPA. And I'll drink a beer on occasion, but I'm not talking about IPA beer. I'm talking about income producing activities every single day. That's how you can build your team. What's really important in building a team is communication. You've got to drive them to these Zooms. Communication. You've got to talk to them in your WhatsApp and your Telegram and your Facebook groups and your chats. Talk to them every day about what's new. They've got a new product line. Hey guys, look at this. You've got to celebrate your people, which is what I do in my group. Every bronze I celebrate. Now we're celebrating people who just made the decision to join. Celebrate. That's work too. That's work too, especially when you have multiple groups. I tell you, now you have to learn how to create duplication. This is what network marketing is about, creating duplication, okay? This means your team will start to grow exponentially on its own without you babysitting it. But initially, you're gonna have to nurture it. But after a while, it's going to grow exponentially, continue to provide communication, continue to provide support, but now you don't have to babysit it. You've got a leadership team underneath you, and they've got a leadership team underneath them. You can step away from your business, you can go to the beach, you can have your time freedom. That's what people are missing. They believe when they come into a network marketing company that they're going to get time freedom. Oh no, they skipped the big part. They skipped the big part, and that big part is the work. The income producing activity do you do every day. You're always talking about Trump and politics. I live in Dubai. I'm from America. I'm here in South Africa right now. See, I travel the world. I've got property all over the world. You know what? I'm 63. I see some people surpassing me in their efforts at the age of 25, at the age of 30. I never had a mentor, but they do. Seek out a mentor. And if you don't have one, go to these trainings. This is just as good. It is just awesome. And most network marketers get this all wrong. Babysit the hell out of people, coddle them, hold their hand, spend countless hours on non-productive people on the phone complaining. You give them way too much attention. They need to be coming to this training. It teaches them bad habits because then they replicate and do the same. So when you're building a team, it is essential and crucial that you have systems in place to train them. It doesn't have to be anything elaborate that's going to cost you a lot of money. Training websites, Zooms, getting started calls, checking up on them, Facebook groups, WhatsApp, we've got all of that. Get them plugged in immediately, because otherwise they're just going to be people out there in the middle of the Red Sea in a canoe with no oars. Some people volunteer to be that way. You got to let them go. You let them go. Those chronic complainers and people who take up 80% of your time, you can't change them. They're going to take up your time. So don't get stuck wasting your time there. Get people started, get them started right. Help them get 1 or 2 people. I didn't say get it for them. Help them get 1 or 2 people. When they become bronze, they're happy. Woo! Then I say, now let's take you silver. Let's take you gold. Now I've got a competition. Become platinum, and I'm going to give you an all-expense paid trip to Dubai. We're going to go to the safari. We're going to do all this. Many of you can't do it. I can afford to do it, but think of ways to incentivize people. This is what we call giving assignments, incentivizing people, and there's many ways you can do it. As a matter of fact, I see all of these pictures of my UAE international team, which used to be a Philippine team. They've got Kenya, India. They've got Burdundi. I've never heard of that place. I think it's somewhere in Africa. They got all of these different people, Pakistanis. They've got them all. And so what they just had, I saw their pictures. They bought these ribbons, very inexpensive. They're over my house now. I support them 100%. And they did pictures and videos. They put those ribbons, silver rank, gold rank, bronze rank, and put their videos out there in social media. These are some simple, inexpensive things you should be doing. People love to be recognized. I'm going to stop at this point because I think I've said it all. I've said enough, but I tell you guys, everybody can do this. Everybody can do this. And I'd like to say thank you, Tim, for inviting me here to speak on team building, but we all have that ability. We all have the capability. Tim?
Wow. All I can say is good Lord. Guys, listen, if you aren't getting people, it's not about me, okay? But if you aren't getting people to these trainings and to these Zooms, and you're not plugging your teams in, and I can be harsh sometimes when you guys, but I'm gonna keep it real, okay? And I tell people all the time, you got to get to a point where you take the nipples out of people's mouths. We're not babies here. We can talk like adults because we're all adults. So let's just keep it 10-10, okay? And if you're looking to be pampered, this can be a tough industry because you're dealing with people. That's the good, the bad, and the ugly. And this morning I got up and I was literally 3 hours on Facebook giving people the link to this Zoom. Guys, that's not my job. I shouldn't have to do that. There's no reason anybody in this company in LiveGood should have to see my post on Facebook and then they're asking me, how can I get on the call? And I'm like, and it's always the same groups. You got to get your foot off of people's necks. It's not about you. My first company was a company called Ameriplan. I'll tell you what it is. Dental, vision, and prescription card, right? I was a rookie, and that's why I don't ever want to hear people say, well, I'm new and I don't have people and I can't get nobody. That's nonsense. When I joined Ameriplan, I had never done network. I was a rookie. I understood them circles and the modes. It said get 4 members, and get 4 people and then get 6 memberships. I went and did that in the first week, okay? I made it happen because I was hungry. I had a why, all right? But what I'm gonna tell you is there was a guy in the company, the top earner, top guy's name was Mark Jarvis. And he came to town, and what did I do? It wasn't about me. It wasn't about my ego. It wasn't about me standing in front of the room running my mouth. No, I got my team in front of Mark Jarvis. I got my team plugged in to what the company was putting down. It wasn't about me. And what we have to do as a team is get out of our own freaking way. It's not about me. It's not about you. It's about the team. And you guys have no idea. And I challenge you as I move forward and I move into this comp plan. But guys, do you realize who you have on these Zooms every Saturday? I didn't know what Faith was going to say. I had no idea. I've never really talked to her before. Okay? I saw her online. I said, hey, would you jump on? And we just opened the mic up. And I'm sitting there, I don't know what she's going to say. I know I'm taking notes. Why? Faith has made millions of dollars in this industry. Millions. Not fake, not paper checks, not back office, millions of dollars. When you get on here and you hear Courtney Looper, I know she was in my organization. I know she was $1 million earner. I know. People charge for that stuff. People don't want to come on here and sell you books and tapes and seminars and all that stuff. I get it. You're getting it here free. When you hear Tracy Walker has made millions of dollars documented, and you get it all here free, guys. So again, you got to get your people, you got to get people to the fire, whatever the fire is. You may not be the fire. Plug them into the fire. Plug your teams in. So let's do this real quick. Let's go through the LiveGood compensation plan, okay? So you guys all understand the basics because we got a lot of new people here, all right? And there are 3 components I cover every week. There are 3 components to this pay plan, all right? One is the forced matrix. On the back end of our compensation plan is a matrix. It's a 2x12 expandable to 15 matrix, real simple. You can only have 2 people below you in that matrix. Once those positions are full, they are full forever. Underneath those 2 can only be 4 people. Underneath those 4 can only be 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1,024 on level 10. Below level 10, you've got 2,000, 4,000, 8,000, et cetera, okay? A full, complete matrix of over 8,000 people will pay $2,040 a month. So when you hear you can get in without sponsoring and earn up to $2,000 a month, that is absolutely unequivocally true. I don't pitch it. I don't post it because I don't want to bring people in that simply want to earn $2,000 a month doing nothing, because the numbers don't lie. The people that do that are typically going to quit because they set an expectation for themselves that isn't true because they want it overnight. No, Faith just said it could take a couple of years. What difference does it make? You only put out $500 and you're making $2,000 a month. It just makes sense, right? But they got to stay in. Now, that's the slow way. Now, let's look at it another way. You could do 2, help those 2 get 2, help those 2 get 2, and there you go. That'll fill that matrix. But we know, and I'll tell everybody all the time, I would never join a matrix compensation plan for a couple of reasons. Why I don't like a matrix. They never last. They never work. Never, ever. Here's why. 90% of the people that join them things, they want spillover. They want somebody else to do the work. And when you got 90% of the people in your company waiting on spillover never happens. And in the matrix, there's no real incentive to go out there and sponsor a lot of people because they're all going down, and that's where you're getting paid on. But they look good. Two get two, get two, get two, or people do more than two, they create what's called spillover. Because if you can only have two people below you, and you sponsor a third, a fourth, a fifth, a sixth, a seventh, some of them people, 100, 200, 500 people you see on a leaderboard, all of those people have to go down below someone else that's already in. For instance, if I personally sponsored somebody today, and I sponsor 3 to 4 people a week, not a month, 3 to 4 a week. Why? My pipeline is full. I have a lot of people on free tours. Okay. And they get dripped on by the company. There's the drip. And they see my Facebook post. There's the drip. I'm always dripping. Okay. Faye was just talking about that. And Tracy just trained on it yesterday. Now listen, we know two get two, get two. Problem is everybody's waiting on spillover. Second problem with the matrix is I would never get excited about making $2,000 a month. Now, some of you, there you go. That's a lot of money to a lot of people. I don't, as an entrepreneur, I do not want my income cap. You can't put a restriction on me. That's why I can never work in a factory. I can never work a job on a salary because you are capping me. So you mean to tell me the most I can make is $2,000 a month? I want to make $100,000 a month. I want to make $200,000. I want the ability with my effort, my skills, and I got to cop up here on Zooms, and I got to train, and I got to duplicate. If I want to do all this work, $2,000 a month does not excite me. And as Faith just covered it, if $2,000 a month doing nothing excites you, you got to check yourself. You're thinking it's wrong. That's that thinking. No, you are more valuable than that. But there it is. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. That thing feels $2,000 a month. People that do more than two create what's called spillover. For instance, if I sponsor somebody, that's where I was going to. If I sponsor somebody, they will come in on my 8th level. But guess what? Let's say I sponsored Desiree today. Desiree would go on my 8th level. Well, guess what I just did? I personally sponsored her. So I get where I'm gonna go next in the fast starts and how that works, and the residual and the matches. So I'm blessed because I sponsored Desiree. Now I want to help Desiree duplicate. That's my job as a sponsor. So I'm gonna plug her in. I'm not gonna do it for. I'm not gonna give, guys, never give away a rep. Let me show you why. I sponsored Des. Des is gonna come in on my 8th level. That simply means 7 other people above her in that matrix got blessed by who? Me. Because I sponsored Desiree. Now, watch this. I don't want to step on toes, but I don't care. If I were to give Desiree to somebody else, she would not fall on my 8th level. She would go in the next available position under that person. So let's say I give, I'm just calling it, let's say I give Desiree and I put her under Don. Well, I just screwed 7 people. You're screwing your team when you do that stuff. You're screwing people over. You just screwed 7 people from having Desiree in their organization because you wanted to start placing people. You wanted to help somebody. Guys, you want to help people, teach them. Teach them. Point them in the right direction. Plug them in, not by giving them nothing. This is not welfare. Okay, and it doesn't work. I've been doing this 30 years. It does not work to give people away. Don't do it. You don't have to go join another team because you see a name on the leaderboard and they're telling you, well, if you join my team, you're going to get more spillover and all that nonsense. No, it's wrong. Don't do it. Don't do it. I had a guy hit me up the other day excited. He went and took another position in another organization. Not going to cover that. Not going to call any names. If you're on this, I want you to hear this. He went and signed up somebody that joined the company because they thought that, okay, I'm going to be blessed because I'm going to get all this spillover from this big hitter that just joined. So I got me another spot. Well, guess what you just did, buddy? Number one, you just screwed everybody in your organization that's already in. You just screwed them because instead of sponsoring that person personally and letting them spill over under somebody, number two, you know good and well, that person you just sponsored, you're just going to sit there and draw money on spillover. You're going to get the little quarter a person a piece, okay? But again, you aren't going to build that position. So that's unfair to the person you put that person under because they aren't going to build it. See, all that tricky stuff does not work in LiveGood. All that stuff. You know, I was in a binary one time. Let me tell you the trick to a binary. One, they position leaders at the top of legs. The oldest trick in the book. So when you see leaders in binaries, you better be careful what you're looking at. And we would have to get on a call every week. And here's the game to play in a binary. You get paid on what's called the pay leg, not the other leg. Okay, you don't get paid on that leg. So when you see all these power lines and these lines, okay, some of y'all caught that one. All right, and you thinking you're gonna get paid on that line or that power leg? No, not in about no. You get paid on the leg you build. And if you come in on somebody's weak side, you got to build two legs. Okay, but what we used to have to do to slick the system is we would take all of our enrollments for that week and we would huddle up every Friday and we would start giving those people away in our pay leg. And we would go to the bottom. We were taught to go to the bottom of that leg, that pay leg. And let's say I brought in 3 people this week, I got $1,000 in value. We would teach people how to take that volume and put it below the person at the bottom of that pay leg. That would pump all that volume up through that leg. But it's manipulating the system. That stuff doesn't work here. All them tricks, all them gimmicks don't work. Build it the right way. Get to, teach to, duplicate. You do that, your matrix will fill. You get 25 cents per person on every person, okay? There's the matrix. That's how the matrix works. So if you're waiting on spillover, you're literally waiting on the people above you in that matrix to put in more than 2. Now, how the hell you expect them to do all the work and you won't go do a little bit of the work? See, if everybody, this is so simple mathematically, not logically, but mathematically. If everybody gets 2, the matrix fills. The problem is, ain't everybody getting 2. They're complaining, they're whining. They're waiting on product to arrive before they start sharing. I want to wait on my product before I share it. No. Oh, I'm waiting on spillover. When is the spillover going to come, Tim? What do you mean? When are you going to create some of it? See, you don't quite get it yet. But what I love about LiveGood, that's okay. As long as you get in, plug and stay. If you want to wait on spillover, wait. This pay plan is going to take care of you. Because I know, and you guys got to realize, you see the numbers, over 3,000 people a day are coming in. It may not catch you yet and spill over. That's fine. But it's got to happen. If we bring in 1 million people, you have to understand that's 700,000 people have to come in this company below all of us that are already in. Okay, it's compounding. It takes time. But if you're sitting around here just waiting on spillover, just wait. Just wait. Pay your $9.99. Don't ever let that $9.99 lapse. Do not miss it. By the way, the 31st is next Wednesday. All 99s have to be in. On Thursday, everybody that's not paid that $9.99 for the month, guess what? They're coming out the matrix. No, you can't get the position back. No, there's no grace period. Absolutely not. Okay? So there you go. I've explained the matrix. I explain it all the time. There's no trick. There's no secret. You don't need no pay plan, no guide, no chart. No, it's a 2x12 force matrix. But what if something was built in here to make that thing happen? The power line marketing system. Remember I talked about it's not just a power line. You can take that power line and inject it in any company, but will the pay plan be congruent with the compensation plan? Now, the power line works like this. Everybody takes a free tour on your website are locked in. And they're going to get messages each day showing them that people are joining the business. It encourages them to log in to securemyposition.com and look at that power line. And everybody that takes that free tour goes down below the next person that took the free tour. No matter who they are, no matter where in the world they are, it doesn't matter. It goes straight down the line. So there are thousands and thousands and thousands upon thousands of people every day coming straight in that power line. That's why the people that come in that power line on Friday get to see all the action for the full week. And I know for a fact every day below everybody in the power line, where they are seeing 3,000 members a day joining the power line. They're seeing action, they're seeing movement, they're seeing other people join. And then they have till Thursday night, midnight to lock in their position. And how do we get them to lock in the position? We point them to the Thursday night Ben Galinsky deadline call. There you go. There's the secret. Now, on Thursday night, the magic happens. All the people that upgrade, that join that week, roll out of the power line into the matrix. And they go in the next available spot in that matrix below the person that sponsored them. So again, if somebody takes a free tour with me, if Desiree goes in there and takes a free tour with me right now, she's going to go in the power line. And every day she's going to see all the people that are coming in that power line. And she's going to see 3,000 people a day that are upgrading. They turn a different, I think they turn orange. They upgrade, they're locked in, but nothing moves until Thursday night, midnight. Nothing moves. But she's going to see visually, especially if I'm telling her, Des, go log in and look at your power line. You want to lose all them people? Watch this. All of them go on the power line. Then on Thursday night, midnight, all of the people that upgraded for the week roll into the matrix. So if Desiree took that free tour, she's got 100,000 people under her this week, whatever. On Thursday night, Des is going to go in the matrix on my 8th level. So she's going under 7 people. And she's going in my matrix. I sponsored her. That doesn't mean those 100,000 people she sees in that power line are underneath her. No. They follow the sponsor. So it feeds right into our pay plan. That's why I laugh when I see some of these power lines and then I see the comp plan. I'm like, that's a unilevel. You got to be a sponsored machine to make that thing work because it's only going straight down. It's going deep. We have the 2-by matrix. All you do is get 2. So there you go. You got the matrix, which works for everybody. So now we're going to pick up 70% of people in this company. That's why I say silvers are going to make a lot of money. But it takes time. Just let that thing grow. Let it develop itself. Let it mature. Then you got the power line marketing system with the 5-minute bin video. Get people to take the free tour. People ask me, what's this? And how do you follow up? And what? I don't. All I do is get free. I'm being honest with you guys. All I do is get people to take the freaking free tour. That's all I do, day in, day out. Go to my Facebook wall. You guys can follow me, copy anything you see. Make sure you check the spelling because I'm horrible. But I'm always getting free tours. Do I follow up with them? Nope. Do I send an email? Nope. Man, is anything wrong with that? Especially if you're new and you don't have yeah. You definitely. I've been doing this so long, I don't have to do that. The company sends the email follow-ups. Okay? I don't even have time to do it. All right? But to each his own. Do what your leadership teaches you. Okay? And when I say, remember, what is a real leader? Be careful with that word. Follow your leadership. The ones that have been there, done that. I gave you some, follow the leaders, guys. You got, I'm not going to call them. There you go. All right. So we got the power line, the matrix. Now let's talk about the big money for you guys that want to be wealthy. Now, I don't discuss my income. I did that one time and man, they were all over me. Now, when I tell you we got haters, you guys are in the right position. When we first started this company, it was horrible. Let me tell you, it was tough. I'm not going to say horrible. It was tough. Why? Every network marketing on the planet was ripping into us, ripping into LiveGood. Let me give you some clues. Here's what we had to deal with. One, y'all ain't going to make no money at $9.99. That was the big thing. There's no money and no pay plan and no $9.99 membership. So I'm like, so you'd rather go sell somebody $80 a month for a juice or a weight loss pill? Really? You can sleep at night. But it's all about you. It's all about you. That's what it is. It's all about you. It's all about your bills. That's why you're broke. That's why you've been in this industry 20 years and you're still broke. That's why you've never made money. You keep recycling same old people on your same Facebook wall and your same list. And you keep running them. Let me tell you something. A real leader in this industry, I don't even want to tell you what we go through to move companies. These guys jump around like it's nothing. Be careful. A real leader in this industry, I know what they go through. I know when I've had Desiree join with me in companies, it's painful. It's a talk to Jesus moment. It's nothing we just do. For me to leave a company and to join one, it's emotional. I mean, there are tears involved. There is pain. Some of these people on the internet, there is no pain. They could care less. All they know is, let me post this. I just joined this. I just dropped 500. Let me go get my 3 suckers out here for 500. Let me go. I don't care. They don't feel any pain. There's no emotion. It took Tracy months to join this thing. That girl went through hell to join this company. I was there. I saw it with my own eyes. I know the conversations. I know that she still tried to hang in there and believe in what she was involved in. And I never said that company sucks. Now, I did say I don't like binaries, but it was painful for her. It was like, it wasn't just, oh, I'm just going to throw this out to my list. I'm just going to throw this out to my team. No. I know Patricia Constant to come over here. I know Faith, who told you she's just really getting excited. She gets it, and she told you what she does. She was honest and open. But this was nothing, I want you guys to understand, for leaders to move companies, it's not just let me just go throw a link out here. This is the greatest thing. When you haven't done your due diligence, or they haven't, they don't care. All they care about is that fast start, getting signups. Let me tell you again, the pain, the agony, the stress, the drama, the tears that real leaders in this industry go through to move to a new company. It's not easy. It's not easy, okay? But when you see these generational matches, you say, hold on a minute. You get 50% match on every person you personally sponsor. Now, I just told you 700,000 people coming in this thing this year. That'll make us 1 million. And I told you that those 700,000 people have to go below the people that are already in. So if you're waiting on spillover, I explained that. There you go. Give it time, because you're waiting on us to do it. You're waiting on the builders to do it. You're waiting on the people that are ranking up to silver and above to do it. I get it. Just hang in here. Pay you $9.99 a month. Hell, go get you some product. Because Nada just told all of us, we're seeing they see the numbers. That people that get on our reds or get on our product become the biggest recruiters, because now they believe. And if you aren't buying product, you're just waiting on spill. You're working 10 deals. I get it. Do you? But don't stop paying your membership. I explain why. But till you listen to my voice and say, no, I want to make that money. I want to get to where Tim Miller is. That's approaching $100,000 a month in income. I want to get where them diamonds are that are over, 6 figures a year, easy. Some way more than that. I mean, you got Christopher Hopkins, not on the leaderboard. Guy's knocking down well over 20. His check will be $30,000, $40,000 this month. And he's in the hospital. Who makes that kind of money, folks? Getting out about me. But I understood a couple of things. I understood this. I didn't understand the pay plan. You guys know my story. I understood enough to know that everybody I bring in this, I'm going to get 50% mat on their matrix check. And I just explained how you can get up to $2,000 a month. Let's just say half of that, $1,000 a month. They get to, in a year or two, they get to $1,000 a month. Every person, I personally sponsor this company, you're going to pay me 50% of every one of them, their check. If they're averaging in a couple of years, $1,000 a month, and I've got 10 people, that's 10,000. That's $5,000 to me. That's $60,000 in additional income just on matches. I don't get why people aren't out here signing a lot of people up and sharing LiveGood with them. Because you get 50% again of every person you personally sponsor. Now, is that going to get some people, the 30%ers, to go get more than 2? They're going to get 3, 4, 5, 10, 20? Yeah, because they get it. Guess what they're doing, though? They're creating that spillover. Hello, somebody. Hello, somebody. And then they say, no. You go get 2. That's going to make you a bronze. That's going to get all of your money back on the fast starts. And, okay, now remember, you're getting a 50% match. So just 2 people, you've doubled up your income. Because not only are you getting the match on those 2 people, you're also getting your own matrix. Let's say that's 1,000. So that's $2,000 a month right there. And remember I said they get to 1,000 a month, them 2 people? Okay? Remember the numbers. Know your numbers. That's over $3,000 a month, folks. Just 2. And the matrix halfway filled. But then we say, no. Go silver. Build a team of 20 people total, help 3 of those people get the bronze. You're silver. Then you're gonna tell me you're gonna give me a 10% additional match? Now, here's where I didn't understand this pay plan. It's not 10% on your silvers. It's 10% on every freaking body on your team. So to have a team, to be a silver, you need a team of 20. You're now getting, listen to me, silvers. You're getting a match on 20 people or more. Whatever your team is, you're getting a match on every one of them. Even if they become silver and you're a silver, you're still gonna match those silvers because you get 2 generations of silver. Y'all, man, God. 20%, you get that additional 10% match on everybody. I did not understand that part of this compensation plan. I couldn't figure out why. I had people, literally only signed up 5 people in this company, have a team of 1,400. I thought I had to get that person to silver for me to get the 10% match on him. No. Ben said, Tim, you don't understand this thing. On those 1,400 people, I said, well, how many of those 1,400 that's on his team do I get matches on? He said, Tim, you get matching on all 1,400 people. What? Hold up, what? He said, you get 10% on all 1,400. And even if they become silver or above, you still get the match. But he said, no, Tim, that's just the silver. You're a diamond. So you're going to get the gold match, you're going to get the platinum match, and you're going to get the diamond match on 1,400 people. On that one person that's only sponsored 5 people in this company. Man. And y'all don't get off of this call today and go get your 2 to at least get the bronze. You listen to this call, this Power Pack call, and you're making excuses? Excuses? You know, a guy that back on October the 20th, that was my daughter's birthday, that's why I remember that date. Back on October the 28th, I was in a wheelchair, living in a homeless shelter with no cell phone, and I was able to share this thing with people. You want to give me excuses? You listen to a call with a guy that should be knocking down close to $100,000 a month in 5.5 months, that is living in an extended stay hotel. I am literally on a cell phone, on a government phone, speaking to all of you today from my I love it here though. I'm getting ready to move soon, another announcement, but listen, there are no excuses. You want excuses? Y'all want a sad story? Get your tissue and call me and let's have a personal conversation. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Not right now. And maybe a year from now when I'm on a beach and I'm taking the top leaders on yacht trips and I don't know, Faith gonna have to give me that. Faith, how can I qualify? I'm not on your team. How do I qualify for that trip? I want to go to Dubai and ride a camel. Why not? You got to live your life living, folks, but you got to go get it. I'm gonna close on this today and tell you all this. I went through everything, the matrix, I went through the power line. There's nothing else to give you. And then those darn matches, you don't have to understand. I didn't understand the pay plan for 5.5 months. I didn't find out till yesterday that payday deadline is Thursday night, midnight. I thought it was Friday night on pay. I didn't need to know all that stuff. All I knew is I get 50% match on every person I shared this with. That's all I needed to know. And I had sense enough to go out there and pay that $99.95 and get that out the way. That way every month I don't have to worry about no 99 coming off my credit card. I'm paid up for the full year. Every month I get a notice that says you're paid up for the month. Because I paid $99. In some companies, I would pay $99.95 a month. The last company I was in, I'll tell you this, I had to stay at Ruby in that company where I got a bonus every month of $500. But anyways, to qualify that, I had to spend $120 plus shipping and handling. Came out to about $148. I had to spend. I had to. I'm looking at some of the products right now. I was forced to buy 4 bottles. I was one person. But I had to buy 4 bottles of this stuff every month to qualify. That's the nonsense we're sick of in this industry. That's the nonsense. We're here. I don't have to buy nothing. Matter of fact, man, you can lock me up and put me in jail right now. This company's going to pay me every Thursday, direct deposit. And it's going to keep increasing. Why? Because all of you are going. But I want to close on this and really give you perspective here. You guys really may not understand it. Don't get caught up on your monthly checks right now. Let it grow. Because let me tell you, I don't know if you guys know, we're bringing in 3,000 people a day. Now, when we first started the first month, we were doing about 100 people a day, tops. Our goal was really to get the company profitable to 1,000 a week is what we had to get to. That was the number, all right? We blew that out the water in the first month. But by the way, here's what you guys don't realize with these matching bonuses, these matching checks. You think we're making money now? Y'all ain't seen nothing yet, because check this out. Do you realize we're right now at a point, we're doing 3,000 people a day. We're averaging 25,000 people a week. This will be the first month this will be the first full month. We will do over 100,000 members month over month. We were real close or right at it or just over last month. But this month we'll do 100,000. So 100,000 per month, 10 months, that's 1 million. I just told you we're going to do 1 million. But watch this. Let's say 100,000 people come in this month, because you guys get it now, all right? 100,000 people come in at $50. We're going to pay out fast start commissions. So there's no matrix money on the first month, right? But watch this. Now, let's say, just for this, I'm gonna pick it. Let's say you're making $1,000 a month. Your matrix check this month, next week on the 8th, we get paid, you get $1,000. Or let's say you get 500. No, let's say you get $200, a little $200. There you go. Do you realize 100,000 people came this month? That's 100,000 people in July that are going to pay their first $9.95. Well, their second one, because they paid it up front, the $50, 40 and $9.95, right? That's 100. Now, you just made 100, a couple $100, right, on your matrix. You got to remember that last month we did right at 100,000 people. That's 100,000 people this month in June that will pay $9.99. That's where the compounding is coming in. You have to remember, everybody, when you see these numbers every day, these mind-blowing numbers, you have to realize those are people just coming in. A lot of us that are on this call this morning, we're paying $9.95 a month, or we paid the yearly. It carries forward. So it's compounding month over month. And at our growth rate, we're growing 50% a month. Guys, do you know where we're going to be this year? Do you realize how big this is? You got to get the big picture. This is not a game. This is not some side. This is not a gig. This is, man, you got to go out here and talk to everybody. And you got to get free tours. And here, let me cover these free tours. I'm done. Get people to take don't be out here showing them nothing until they take a free tour. Because here's what's happening. I'll be honest with you. I get a message every week from somebody that wants to move downlines. Not because of they're saying that they went in and their person joined on their link and it went to the company or it went to somebody else. First thing I say is, one, we don't move sponsorship. Number two is the company didn't make a mistake. Here's what really happened. Your best friend that you got to go to your link, they went to secure my position and they upgraded. And guess what? They took a free tour 3 months ago. And we know it because anytime somebody takes a free tour, we know their IP address. That's why you get them credit card fraud. We know where they're signing up with and where that computer's located, whether it's called an IP address. Every computer has. Okay? You ever watch CSI and all that? That's why. They can take your cell phone, they can find it. I can tell you exactly where you were when you signed up for LiveGood. I can tell you exactly, I can find out exactly where Tracy Walker was in Atlanta, Georgia, signing up. So I know 3 months ago, Tracy took a free tour on her computer, which was a computer, wasn't a cell phone. We know that too. And I know she took a free tour with Tim Miller. So 3 months later, Tracy goes out there and she talks to Trisha. And she said, hey, Tracy, come on. You got to come with LiveGood. She said, yeah, I heard about that from this guy named Tim. She forgot she took a free tour. So here's what's going to happen. Trisha sends her website. Doesn't matter. Because Tracy's now going to log in and secure my position, thinking she's signing up with Trisha. But no, She took the free tour with me 3 months ago. So that computer's gonna say, boom, when Tracy upgrades for $50, she just joined Tim Miller. It's not the company, it's not the computer. There was no mistake. So you better get them free tours, okay? Let me give you this one. We have over 1 million free tour takers in that system in the last 5.5 months. We got a new video coming out that's going to go over the compensation plan. And we got some other follow-up stuff. We're going to continue dripping this stuff on those free tour takers. Now, at our closing ratio on just the free tour alone, we're upgrading 30% week over week over week. That's a given. 30% of the people that take that free tour join the company. That's ridiculous. That's extremely high. So what's going to happen when 1 million people get that video? See, everybody you have taken that free tour is going to get that video. And when they go to upgrade, guess who they're sponsored by? You, because you gave them a free tour last week, last month, last year. It doesn't matter. Now, if 30%, let's say 15% of those million upgrade, okay, that's 150,000 new members. We come out with this collagen product here shortly. We got 350,000 members, all of us. How many of you guys are going to buy that collagen? You know what that's going to do to the volume of this company? How many of you are going to purchase that pain cream? I know I did. You know what that did to the volume of this company? How many of you are waiting on Factor 4 to hit that factor? How many of you are waiting on that international package to hit and come out of Europe? Are you waiting on it or are you getting ahead of it? Folks, how many of you waiting on all these products Ben and them are talking about? Healthy lifestyle products, cleaning products. What about products that are not even health and wellness that come down the pike? What about if we introduce a travel portal or any of this stuff? See, all that's doing is driving more volume. We already have the database. We already have the membership model. We can add anything we want. And all it's going to do is keep driving volume to the company. That's why we go from 1 million to 2 million to last month, just at 10 million. This month we'll do 15 million. And guess what's happening? All them people that are diamonds and above, they get that 2% revenue pool on all of that volume. So as we add new product, more volume. That's why you want to get to diamond. I don't care how you do it, figure it out. How do you do it? It's in your back office. You do it, the way to eat an elephant is one bite at a time. You get yourself the bronze, then you get yourself the silver, then you get yourself the gold. How do you do it? Is there some secret? No. And I'm not here to knock anybody or anything. A lot of people do a lot of different stuff. I know the top guy on the leaderboard with 700 personals. I know what he does. He's a YouTuber. So I'd be a fool here to tell you guys not to, learn how to use YouTube. Okay? I know some of the systems that people are using. I know the ones that work. I know the ones that are having success. I'd be a fool to sit here and try to bash. Now, I will bash some of that garbage out there. I will. But I'm also not going to discourage you if leadership, and that's what you do, hey, do whatever works for you. If you got to stick a note in a dog's mouth with your website on it and send that blind dog out your front door and it works, it works. At least you're doing something. You're doing IPA, income producing. That's an income producing activity. If I want to roll out this extended stay hotel with a bunch of business cards in my pocket, it's not that I have the tool. It's not that I have the business card. It's how many of these darn things I'm gonna put in people's hands today. Okay? You gotta make it happen. You gotta mix it up. You gotta do you and let that back office, not your mouth, not your post. Some people I tell all the time, man, do y'all even follow the advice? You all these motivational tips. You're the most unmotivated human being I know, but you always posting motivational tips. Okay? How come you always posting all this biblical stuff and making quotes out of the Bible, and you scamming everybody, everything come around, you trying to get folk? How that do that? How they do that there? What we say in the South? Come on. Do you really care about people? Do you really want to see them win? then let's go make it happen. Hey, you guys take care of yourselves. You be blessed. I'll see you next week. We'll have some more surprises for you. Thanks for plugging in. Monday. That's another thing I was going to tell you about. When we first got, I know I can run my mouth. If you want to stay on, stay on. Here you go. When we first started, we had some issues, right? One, here's where I was going with this. They said you can't make money and live good. Okay, nonsense, bull crap. Okay, bull crap. We got people in this company earning close to $100,000 a month. I already covered that. Nonsense. That's why you don't see nobody saying it no more, because we done put that mess to rest. Here's the funny one. Live Good has white label products and they're cheap. Well, here you go. Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. Put in Live Good. God, I posted it yesterday. If you have not watched that video with Ryan and Lisa from Monday that broke down our products, how they're sourced, where they come from. Do you know on these products, we don't even have one thing because the labels are too big. There's something, we use the good something practices, good manufacturing practice, GMP. I didn't even know what that was, not on our labels. We're GMP certified. Whatever that, I've seen it on the internet, I've seen other companies use it and they love it. We're the highest standard products, GMO. Okay, whatever that is, all of them, natural, organic, certified, USDA. Listen to this, USDA certified organic. But we ran into that mess. Guess what? That one video puts that crap to rest. What else you got next? And here was the last one I was going to tell you before I get off of here. It's illegal to sell memberships. Boy, did we hear that one. What y'all are doing is a pyramid. You can't sell memberships. The FTC said blah, 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 blah. Boy, these jokers were coming at us from every which way but loose with this nonsense. And Ben always says, you're going to get some advice, get it from a lawyer. These people don't know what the hell they talking about. Ben said, you think I don't have the best lawyers and they haven't looked over this thing before we ran with it? Come on. That's why I joined Ben. As soon as he said he could be selling donuts, I'd have done it. But check this out. Here's what's hilarious. There's an attorney out there, a network marketing attorney that's known in the industry. I'm not going to say he's the biggest. I'm not going to say he's the best, but he is an MLM attorney. And he has a website. I'm not going to call his name. Y'all can find it if you want to. I don't want y'all going and hitting that site and post. But anyway, this guy is known in the industry. And he made a post. Well, first of all, so many people hit him with Live Good. He actually did a post on Live Good. He didn't sell it, endorse it, but he basically said, it's okay. I mean, there's nothing illegal about paying on memberships, right? But he kind of left it alone, and because he's on the hook with see, companies hire him and put him on payroll, or what they call a retainer. So he really works for the companies in the industry, right? Well, anyway, he did a post the other day that said, I'm going to answer any questions you guys have on a live Zoom. And if you have any questions about anything about this industry from a legal standpoint, comment. And man, these jokers came out the woodwork. What about Live Good? Can you pay on memberships? I know these people and I'm watching, I'm just laughing. I say, here they go again, trying to find the gotcha in Live Good. This man literally did a video and discussed Live Good specifically and said, I will not going to quote because I'll say it wrong. He specifically said to everybody, it is perfectly legal to sell and pay out on memberships. End of story. Case closed. Y'all go sit down somewhere, either get in or keep watching. Live Good is here to stay. You guys take care of yourselves. You be blessed. Desiree, anybody out there want to close it out? I'm done. I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
All right, everybody, that was a powerful training. Another powerful. I don't see Desiree up here. I don't know what happened to her, but I figured I'd close it out for you. Wonderful information. I hope there was something that you got. I know there was a lot that I got today. I think all of the guests were absolutely phenomenal. Go out and go get two people turn bronze again today and then again tomorrow. And I'm going to join you too. I'm going to do the same thing. Have a blessed and also Saturday. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Dawn.
You're welcome, Des.